Hey everyone, I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. I did a similar video like this a few weeks ago and it's called How Much I Spend in a Week Living in New Zealand. And if you haven't, please check it out because at the end of this video, I'm going to compare how much I'm spending pre-lockdown and during lockdown. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how much lockdown can change spending habits. But before I go into the video, guys, please like this video and leave me a comment because it's going to help me so much with the YouTube algorithm. Here in New Zealand, we spent 4 weeks in level 4 lockdown and 2 weeks in level 3 lockdown. The only difference between the two is that on level 3, you can actually ring up your favorite restaurant and order a takeaway. But other than that, everything is still closed. You can't really go anywhere unless it's local. For me personally, I've only been going to work and home, and also I go outside to walk the dog, and that's it. So I just spent most of my afternoon listing all my expenses in the 6-week period during the lockdown, including the week leading up to the lockdown. So it's gonna be 7 weeks straight. So let's start. Lockdown started officially on March 25. However, the announcement came on March 23. I remember that day very vividly. It was a Monday. So I'm gonna start from there because that's when the panic started. Guys, our Prime Minister just announced that we are now on level 3. It just means that all non-essential businesses are closed, all schools are closed. In 48 hours, we'll be on level 4. That means everything is closed except for pharmacy, supermarket. Everyone must self-isolate. I'm heading to the supermarket now because we need food. That Monday, I went to the supermarket just like everyone else and I spent $81.02. By the way, guys, because this video is all about my spending habits, some expenses like groceries is shared with Ray, but in this video, I've already cut it in half. The next day, I went to BP and paid $53.31 for a full tank of gas. Before lockdown, I definitely drove more. I would go to my friend's house or go swimming or pick up Coco from daycare or go to town and have dinner. But during lockdown, the only place I go is work. So now, even after 6 weeks of driving my car, I still have 3/4 of my petrol left. For week 2 and 3, I spent $58.50 and $50 respectively at the supermarket. And also on that Friday at work, I bought lunch for $9.50. So the following Monday, I bought lunch again at $6.70. And because that's 2 straight working days of buying lunch at work, I told myself that I should really be saving money because like no one really knows what's gonna happen in this uncertain time. And so that was the very last day that I bought lunch from work. For week 4 and 5, I spent $53 and $86 respectively at the supermarket. Week 5 is slightly higher because it was actually our flatmate's birthday and we gave him a $50 gift card for Pack and Save. I think that's the best birthday present you can give someone in this time because they'll actually use it. Also on that week, I ordered something from eBay and I spent $23.50. It's actually for this camera because the flip screen is really loose. So I ordered 2 micro screws. It also includes the tool that I need to put it in. For the price, I think it's actually okay, but the thing with eBay is that your item will take 4 weeks or more to arrive. That's the only downside, but for the price, it's okay. Going into week 6 and 7, I have this short story to tell. So I actually have this addiction for chippies. To anyone who knows me, they know this thing about me. On my birthday, I got lots of bags of chips from my friends. So anyway, before lockdown, during a normal grocery run, I would grab only 2 bags of chips. But because like the supermarket is so close to my workplace, after work, I would just drop by to the supermarket and grab 2 more bags of chips. So that's a total of 4 bags of chips or more per week. For myself. I don't even share this. So anyway, during lockdown, we only go to the supermarket once and you don't really want to go twice because the queues are long, there's a lot of people, and you don't want to get what's out there. So I've been really good during lockdown, really, because I've only been eating 2 bags of chips because I have no choice. But anyway, for this week, I actually went to the dairy while walking Coco, and I bought a bag of chips for $3.50. And this was the only week that I kind of strayed away from my ways. But anyway, for groceries for that week, I spent $32 and $61 for week 6 and week 7. Hi, good morning. Welcome to day 1 of level 3 lockdown, wherein nothing really changes for us. So the only difference is that you can go to the drive-thru like Macca's and KFC and buy takeaway. However, restaurants are still closed. You can't really go to a restaurant and order takeaway. The only way to order from a restaurant is through an app like Uber Eats or Deliver Easy, and I'm sure we'll do that during this week. I can't wait to eat Soul Shack. Like, that's what I've been craving for. Week 6 was also the week that you could start ordering takeaway from your favorite restaurant, and for me, the very thing that I'm really craving for is this place called Soul Shack, and it's a chicken place, and I usually order chicken wings and chips, and they're so good. Anyway, we also shouted dinner for our flatmate, and so my share came out to be $23. Anyway, guys, if you are ever in Wellington, or if you ever live here, Soul Shack is like the best chicken out there. Even thinking about it now, I want to order Soul Shack, but also we told ourselves that during lockdown, we're only gonna order takeaway once a week to save money. On week 7, we actually ordered crispy pata, and this is Filipino food. We ordered this because the night before, Ray was watching this guy on YouTube reviewing Filipino food, and so he was craving this certain dish called crispy pata, and we also wanted to support our friends who are Filipinos who own a restaurant, and so that's what we ordered, and my share came out to be $10. The last 2 weeks of lockdown is becoming the most expensive. I went online and ordered a vacuum cleaner. This is something that I've really wanted for a very long time. It's a handheld vacuum cleaner. It costs $174, and because this is something for the house, I'm going to charge it to our joint account. Another thing I ordered online is this plant called Neon Pothos. This is actually a gift for my friend. Her birthday is coming up, and so the plant cost me $14. Last but not the least is I ordered takeaway again with my coworkers. This was actually perfect because normally we don't get to eat dinner together because we're so busy. But last night, the one night that we decided to have dinner together, we weren't busy at all. So it was actually nice. We all sat down. We ordered from this place called Casey Cafe. We shared food, and it was a really nice dinner. So for that, I spent $18.30 for food, for soda, and for delivery. In my previous video, I said that I spent around $40 to $50 per week on groceries, and to compare it now, it hasn't actually changed that much. On the first week of lockdown, I spent around $81, and that's slightly higher because I bought a lot of emergency food like canned meat and canned veggies that normally we wouldn't buy at all. So now during lockdown, I would say the range is more on the $50 to $60 per week for groceries. A big difference for me would be how much I spend on petrol. Before lockdown, it usually takes me every 6 weeks to top up my car, but now it's looking like I'll be topping up my car every 8 to 9 weeks. And not only I think it's because I'm driving less because of lockdown, I think it's also because of the price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia, and so the overall cost of petrol is really low. To conclude this video, I added all my expenses, divided it by 7, and so my weekly average expense is around $96 per week. To take what I said in my previous video, I'm gonna add my miscellaneous expenses and also my housing expenses. So now my new total is $219 per week. So pre-lockdown, I was spending around $250 to $300 per week. And now during lockdown, because I'm not going anywhere and not spending money, I am actually saving $30 to $80 per week. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, please subscribe to the channel, leave me a like, leave me a comment. I hope you guys are being safe, being healthy, and not spending money. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi! What are you doing? Coco, come here! Come here!
You can't wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream.